So you all make your way up to the large church at the back of Bishop's Folly. The village slopes upward slightly toward the church. And as you arrive at the doors, the air is still, quiet, but they stand closed. What do you do?
Go on, Boom.
Do they seem like Boom will just gently try them first? Do they seem locked at all?
No.
Cool. Boom steps back and kicks the door, like punt it open.
Smash the doors open, they explode apart.
Jesus.
And the
This man
expanse-
does nothing in half measures.
And the expanse inside the church envelops you all. You see the interior of this church, and it's like Barney mentioned. Seems like it used to be people living up in here. It's like makeshift dwellings, living spaces, though it all stands unoccupied. And at the far end of the room, standing where the altar would be, facing away from you, is the strange lizard folk that Sparky mentioned.
Well, go ahead, Boom.
Boom will walk up and be like, now, Mr. Man, we've heard a few things and we came to check it out. I believe you've been disrupting this old town here. What's going on? Music drop. All right, cool. See you later, guys. We're dead.
The lizard folk turns, its head moving in a way that seems wrong, like its neck is longer than it should be. Then it starts to speak, and an unbelievable voice fills your ears. And so it goes, the same way it always has for my kind. Wounded, betrayed, I came to the swamp of my birth to seek someone who could free me from my torment. But in these fetid waters, I found only weak minds, unable to comprehend what I am, unable to do what I needed. And now, as always has been, the killers come.
No. Ain't no one said anything about killing. All right? And in Draconic, Boom wants to be like, look, we ain't here to hurt nobody, but we also don't want to have you hurting nobody. So what's an amicable solution here?
Takes like a pause, the neck moves in a strange, unnatural manner. He says, I am wounded. I hide this in my current form, but my true form shows how I bleed. He pauses and he says, I will show you. Neck moves again, even more unnaturally this time. You hear a loud, painful crack from the lizard folk as he falls to all fours, his clothing ripping as his body swells before your eyes. The limbs bend into painful angles as you hear the sound of bones breaking. And eventually, a sight out of legend stands before you. A huge black dragon. Its long neck coils menacingly, like a snake about to strike. It leans back and attempts to open its wings, and as it does, it recoils in pain. And you see a silver spear piercing through both of the dragon's wings, pinning them together. And the same voice speaks to you, this time rumbling from deep within the dragon. So you see, the favor I ask to leave. Remove the spear of my ancient foe. In return, I will leave the swamp of my birth and the people of this village. What say you, Marshmen?
Now, look, I think we can take that. I think we can take that spear out. All right. Look, the once fake being cursed to be healed in a temple. Didn't go well. I still got healed, but hey, we're good. I think we can do something here. All right. Now, and you'll swap back to like a human, like common, and you'll be like, Petra, you're good with animals and wings and such. Now, so he doesn't eat us. Do you think we can take that out?
I think we're going to have to try because obviously it's causing him a lot of discomfort. Yeah, I guess is that something I can attempt to do to have a look, not necessarily do it straight away, but have a look at how the spear is in those wings and how easily or complicated it may be to remove it.
So this is going to be a group action to try and
Okay.
get this thing out. You can definitely tell that this can be taken out, but it's going to take a big effort to do so. And if you guys would like to do it, we'll go into a skill challenge to try and do this.
Before we do, I'm going to lean over to Snake. I'm going to say, you've been around the block a few times, old timer. If you had a thorn in your foot, would you A, ask someone to take it out, or B, poison a town and sit in their church until the right person came to ask to take it out?
I'd try and get it out ASAP.
Yeah, me too.
Who's the thing? Once we remove it, he don't kill us anyway, or just keeps running amok. Because
Let it-
obviously, if we remove it, he goes back to full power.
Okay, could I try something that may be a bit left field?
Yeah.
So I have the spell Beast Sense, where I can touch a willing beast, and for the duration, you can perceive through the beast's senses as well as your own. I guess and you can totally nope this, but I guess I'm wanting to, because he seems willing for us to help him. I'm kind of wanting to use it to kind of gauge what his temperament is like towards us, and if he is feeling hostile and things like that.
Is Dragon a beast, gang? Do we know this?
Oh, good question. Well, yeah, because it says beast sense, but then it also says one willing creature.
No, it does say
Fair.
creature.
It's true.
So it feels like it falls to DM purview here.
But it also says willing.
So
Well, I mean, he is kind of willing for us to remove the spear, but I won't
what do you have to
argue with the
do to
result.
cast this spell?
It just has semantic components, and
Okay.
its casting time is one action, and I just have to touch him.
Okay, so you have to touch him. Cool. So you're going to have to talk to him about it then if you would like to present this idea, because if you try and just touch a dragon, it's
That's probably
gonna
not going to
end
be
well.
good.
Is he gonna be willing to share his inner thoughts though? If he is,
Unless I just don't tell him that that's the intention. Okay. I think I can talk to him.
Okay.
Has the dragon spoken to us in common?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to approach him with my hands up. Sorry, I just want to have a closer look at your injury, and it will require me to touch you, and I need you to be willing to do so because I'm going to cast some magic to kind of see where that injury is afflicting you the most and how best to help you if you are game.
Sure. So you're lying to the dragon right now is what you're doing?
I'm not lying, I guess. Well, yeah, I'm lying.
do
Because
it.
that's not what the magic is trying to do here. I
That's
feel like I'm
actually-
bumping up
Yeah.
against the spell wording here of one willing creature. I feel like for the spell to work, you have to cop to what you want to do here.
Yeah,
100%.
true. That's so valid, honestly. And I was just trying to pull some bullshit. So.
That's what I'm here for, gang.
Keep me on the straight and narrow, please. Look, I'll be honest. I'm just trying to get us on the same level. I'm just trying to read your feelings about the situation and get a sense of who you are. And to do so, I need you to be willing and I need to touch you. But this will help us decide whether we will move forward with helping you or not.
Coils its neck again, says, turning this swamp to my lair has not succeeded so far. And the scorpion stings the frog, drowning them both. I would be foolish to drown in hubris. Do what you must.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, so I'm just going to slowly approach him and cast Beast Sense.
And what are you trying to sense here? You perceive. Sorry, maybe you read the spell text there.
You touch a willing beast for the duration. You can perceive through the beast's senses as well as your own. When perceiving through the beast's senses, you benefit from any special senses it has.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I know it says senses, so it may not necessarily refer to vibes or thoughts or feelings.
Yep.
But I guess in terms of
Okay, give me an insight here to see how you perceive the primal elements of the beast's, the dragon's feelings here.
Yeah, how is he sizing us up with his eyes too? Like, is he like?
Well,
is he
yeah, like what's his interpretation of what he's seeing?
Yeah.
All right, insight. Here we go. That's a 9.
Okay, great.
Ah.
So
I tried.
How are you putting your hand on the dragon?
Yeah, it has to be touched. I will just touch him in like on his arm or somewhere like that where it's not like I'm putting myself in harm's way.
Okay, touch like it's got paws outstretched type of thing, and touch on the hand. So it'd be you'd get away quite easily if it tried to strike you. So you put your hand down. The moment you put your hand down, it's like overwhelming. It's like right into your mind, and it's just like too big straight away. Too big what I'm taking into my mind here. Too much experience, too much stuff happening. It's like fire and acid and just pain, just an unimaginable amount of pain. And you see this silver dragon and you see this unbelievable fight and you see this spear pierce through the dragon's wings. See it crash into the swamp and you see it just find itself in this state where it can't do anything, and it starts just trying to form a place, and it doesn't really know what it's doing, but it's just like spreading noxious energy out everywhere in a hope to be able to regain some strength here. And that all hits you. You experience all of that, and I think you take the hand off and you're like, holy cow.
Well, they do say hurt people hurt people.
So what's the prognosis, Doc?
I don't think he was fully aware of how he was affecting the townsfolk here. I don't think it excuses his behavior, but he's hurting, and I'm definitely in the camp that I think we should help him, but I can understand reservations.
Okay, I've got an idea here. Now, mister, I'm sorry, we never even caught your name. How rude of us. What's your name?
Stares at you like very long, like what an absurd question to be being asked by a creature so small. And it's just like long breath comes out and it says, Blade.
Right. Now, and we're on a first name basis. My name is Boom. Okay. So
stupid name.
I agree.
I get that a lot. I get that a lot, but I didn't get to choose it. Okay, it was given to me. All right, it's a gift that I cherish. Okay,
It's a curse that you
So-
bear.
well done. Now hear me out. Okay, you obviously don't want to be in pain. I can cast a spell called Sleep. How about we knock you out for this procedure? We take it out. That way, no unnecessary reactions come to harm us as well. And we all walk away. Like you said, scorpion stings the frog, they both sink. The last thing we want to be doing is taking that stinger out and you accidentally kill us.
You really think your pathetic sleep spell could affect me?
Only if you're willing. And that's what I'm proposing. And I want to roll a persuasion.
Okay, give me persuasion here. So the hard, this hard one. Give me. I don't even know where you've been. Give me beat a 20.
Sick.
Oh,
That's an 18.
It's like rumbles with some frustration, some anger rises in the room, and says, "I have allowed your friend to see my inner thoughts. Surely that is enough."
I'm just trying to be as protected as I can. All right. Can't blame me for trying.
Anyone-
I was leaning to Boom quickly and go, I think you just insulted him, man. You think that your sleep spell's gonna put him to sleep?
But like I said, if he was willing,
I just mean like mechanically. Did you really think that was gonna go places?
mechanically you can choose to fail. Okay.
Doesn't it affect a number of hit points though? Is the problem? Yeah, it works as hit points. It's not a pass fail.
No, not in the new rules.
Oh,
New
okay,
rules
yeah,
is
sorry.
different.
Oh no, we've been caught out. We're
Hold
playing
on,
2024,
hold
but
on.
we don't know it.
What's
Oh
it?
no.
Anyway,
I gotta leave.
no, the dragon says no to this.
You said he was born here, Jack?
Born in the swamp, yes.
I'll lean over to the group as well, like, do we really believe that a dragon who was born here would suddenly just up and leave once we free this thing? Surely he'd want to stay around and take this place, because as Cricket said, why poison an entire village if you just need someone to help you take something out?
The way I see it now, Petra, did you share the information about what you saw with us?
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
would have.
The way I see it is, if he starts acting twitchy while we're helping him, we got big old silver spear we could use.
I mean, we have the backup to put him down if we need to.
Besides, Snake, don't you want to go out in a blaze of glory anyway?
This would be a fine test. Fine indeed.
Look, all else fails. Play a nice good game of hide and seek. Hide and seek champion over here. Once beat a mimic in hide and seek. Took me 3 days. It's worth it.
Let's pull out the spears.
Yeah, let's do that.
And then I'm going to stab Boom with it when we're done.
Okay, great. Now, so we're going to go into a skill challenge for this part. So it's going to be tough to pull this spear out of the dragon's wings. You notice there's like magical energy crackling on it, and it is well and truly lodged into both of them. So it's going to take multiple checks to pull this thing out. So as always with the skill challenge, any player can roll any skill they want. They have to justify how that skill will help them pull the spear from the dragon's wings. The DC on each of the checks will be 16. I need you guys to accrue 3 successes before you you accrue 5 failures. And you can only roll each skill once. So Jacob, you could roll stealth, and then you can't roll stealth again. But Layla, you could roll stealth, for example. So, pretty obvious skills that are in there. You could roll like, athletics to try and just yank that thing out of there. You could try and roll it with some type of arcana to do some type of magic to try and affect the magical energy that you're seeing crackling around it. Those are a few ideas, but the floor is yours, essentially. Any questions on skill challenges before we jump in? Cool. So let's get into it. The dragon is currently laying prone on the ground. You can see its 2 wings pinned together, pointed up over the dragon's body. It's going to have to climb up there, and you can see the silver spear crackling with magical energy. Who wants to have the first crack?
God, what will we do?
Go on, Boom.
I need persuasion. I'm going to persuade him to, while we're holding the spear, to shuffle the other way, use his strength as opposed to ours.
Persuade him to move forward. Okay, what are you saying?
Well, whispering sweet nothings into his ear.
Oh.
I'm like, now look, Blade, you've got to help us help you, okay? So while we're pulling, you other direction, all right? Your massive draconic strength has got to come in handy somehow.
Give us the persuasion.
Well,
Whoa.
an 11.
All right, first failure marked, gang. He tries to move a little bit, it's grumbling. See some acid breaths pop out of its mouth, little acid clouds, and it doesn't move effectively. And you guys don't move the spear at all. Who's next?
All right.
I don't know if I jump in or if I raise my hand.
Don't raise
jump
your hand.
in.
Just dive in.
Oh
Delta.
God, no. Can I just uses her big swole muscles and just tries to yank it out the
Oh, she's so
traditional
strong.
way. She's
Just
so
heft
strong.
that thing.
Muscle,
beefy.
muscle mommy.
Yeah,
She
love it.
is a
Hell
muscle
yeah.
mommy.
Give it a
With
yank.
athletics, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be an athletics.
Cool. I'll say with some flavor, she'll use the leather straps around her wrist to wrap it around the handle of the spear and just kind of force herself into it. Let's see. Oh, actually, I forgot. I have to 25.
Yes, that beats a
That's
16.
Big, strong,
Love
big,
that.
strong woman.
Hell yeah.
So you get in there, you lock in, wrap it around. Do you spit on the hands? Is it one of those moves?
Yeah, sure.
Delta,
That sounds cool.
you're gonna get that in the wound. Stop it.
It's fine. It's just stuck on the handle.
And you're pulling, and then it gives a big slide, and it slips through one of the wings, and now it's just piercing one wing. So we've got 1 success, 1 failure. Who's up?
All right, I'm gonna get up on there with a little medicine check. I'm gonna set my little lantern of fireflies down to give me a little bit of light in here because it's a bit dim and my eyesight ain't what it used to be. And we're gonna make a medicine check. All right. What is that?
Not one.
That's in that one.
Oh, no.
That's an 8, a total of 8.
Oh gosh, gang, we've got 2 failures already. And that one isn't worth more failures in my skill challenges. What happens? How does it go wrong?
One of the fireflies crawls across the open wound and just makes him shiver, and it lodges the other side deeper. I'm like, Blitz, no, get out of the wound.
Great. Derek.
I've got a wild one.
Mm.
Could I try use sleight of hand
Mm-hmm.
as a bit of a stretch to, as quickly as I can, make the hole around the spear a little bit bigger?
Yeah.
Just do a quick incision, be sleight of hand, just to quickly.
Oh, you're going to make a surgical move, and it's like a surgical cut type of thing.
Yeah, just to
Therefore,
make
sleight of
the
hand.
hole a bit bigger, easy to pull out.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do it. Love it.
Can't be any worse.
And just for flavor, can I cast Misty Step to just appear on the wing?
Yeah, hell yeah, you can.
Cool.
You're just there anyway. We've established.
Yeah, you just do that. You slither.
That's
in.
Briefly
just a canon
surrounded by
event.
silvery mist, you teleport up to 30 feet in an occupied space you can see.
Nice. Okay.
He
So
did
everyone's
that one
looking.
with a bit more panache that time.
You just see, it just appears there. Come on, we can't.
That's just for fun, so I won't force you to
Yeah.
use a spell slot for that.
Aw.
Give
We
us the
get
roll.
a
Oh!
23.
Hell yeah, yeah. So you get in there, you make your little surgical slice around it. As you do it, kind of the dragon flinches a little bit, but it's in a lot of pain, so it doesn't really register that this is coming from you. And the spear sort of moves and comes forward. Now there's just a little bit left basically at this point. So we got 2 failures, 2 successes. We need 1 more. Layla, you haven't gone yet. What do you got for us?
I was kind of thinking animal handling
Mm-hmm.
because it's piercing the wing just, I guess, with a little bit more knowledge about animals maneuvering the wing to kind of dislodge it that last amount
Yeah.
in a way that wouldn't compromise his wing in any capacity.
Yep. Love that.
Alrighty. Animal handling. Let's try. Unnatural 20.
That'll do it. Hey, well done. So I think as you're doing this, knowing what you know about animals and things like that, you look over at the other wing and you see miraculously it's healed super fast since this thing has come out of it. It's clearly this was affecting it in more than just being pierced by the wing here. This is some type of magical item, and you're paying attention to that, and you sort of just like give it a bump with your knowledge, and it just slots straight out. Falls out of the dragon. Does anyone scoop it up?
Yeah, I'll scoop it up.
Scoop it up. Love it. Awesome.
Snake's gripping his weapons now, just in
Ready.
just in case, in
Ready.
preparation, anything does happen, he's ready to
Great.
just
So
strike.
as it dislodges, it comes free from the dragon, and you guys fall back to the floor of the church. And the dragon moves. You see its gigantic body slithering around smoothly to where it now is standing in front of all of you, stretching its massive wings with all 5 of you directly in front of it. And it says, "Now, tradition says that this is the point where the scorpion will sting the frog and drown them both in its hubris. But some traditions are meant to be broken. Keep the spear. You may need it in times to come." Sort of turns away for a moment, then turns back, and it says, "To the northeast of here, in a cave, hidden by a waterfall, is a small portion of my hoard. You may have it for now." Pauses there for a second.
You know, guys, pulling out that spear kind of reminded me of the time arm wrestled a hill giant. Right?
I
Wasn't strong enough with
him in the mouth with the spear. I'm sorry, what was that, Boom?
Wasn't strong enough with my own hand, so I had to use the hill giant's arm.
You get as you
The
get
sword.
hit in the face with the spear, there's like a lightning discharge that zaps you. So you guys stand there watching the giant dragon fly off into the distance. And suddenly, Spiky Carnival, the satyr that warned you about all of this, he comes running in. Comes skidding to a stop. And he says, "Whoo boy, that guy was a dragon? That's wild, bro."
Did you know he was a dragon?
No, I thought he was a lizard. I thought he might have been something else, but he's a lizard folk. I told Barney about it. You guys didn't ask me.
We didn't ask you.
No.
He's so right for that.
Well, thanks for your
funny.
help, gang. This is great. I got this necklace for you. You guys want the necklace?
Again, it holds no sentimental value between you and Barney.
No, so what happened was, it was this revel once. There was this dude, he was like a fire twirler. He was sick, he was twirling. And he gave me this necklace. And he said it was like an old god or something like that. I'm not really into jewelry though.
You know what, Petra, maybe you should have it. You're the one that figured out the dragon was on the level.
I don't know how comfortable I feel with the fact that it has to do with an old god. Boom.
Nah, it'll be fine. All right, it'll be
Put it
fine.
on. You know what?
I've dealt
You
with
try it, Boom. You try it.
I've dealt with a god or two in my time. I do not fear their wrath. And he'll take the necklace.
Alrighty then, there we go, done deal. Well, thanks
He'll
for all
do
your
it
help,
immediately.
gang. We've had, it's like we got to rebuild. People are starting to come back. They run off into the woods chasing the wolves. They come back with the wolves. They come back to normal. It's Robert Carboot sale. He's all good.
Sorry, what's his name? Run that by me one more time.
Robert Carboot sale. He's
Robert
Is that
Carboot.
the turtle?
yeah, the turtle, Robert Carboot sale. Man, it's a shame you guys didn't get to talk to him. He's a super funny voice. He was really fun. But he's, you know,
No, get him over here. Get him over here. Is
No,
he
he's not fully back to normal yet. So anyway, but look, everything's coming back to normal. But you know me, Sparky the Revel Master. So I'm going to throw a little cheeky revel tonight, and you are all invited. What do you say?
Oh, classic Sparky. How could I turn you down?
Cannot turn her down. Now, just very, very quick question, Sparky. How's Barney's outlook on the hat? Improved?
We cut to later that night at the Revel. There's a campfire, music is playing, there's magical lasers shining through the air, there's a fire
my
twirler, there's
God.
so much tie-dye, it's out of control. So to wrap things up, what are each of you doing at the Revel? Derek, what's the snake up to?
Thieving. He thought this would have been the hunt. He's kind of like, he's bitterly disappointed. He's kind of like, I really thought that dragon would have put up a good challenge. So he's just sitting there, just like people watching with a grumpy look on his face. He's like, another day, maybe the next hunt.
Layla?
Did you say the wolves came back?
Yeah.
Yeah, Petra's going to be sitting down with the wolves and just kind of having a nice old yarn with them. And now that they're fully fed and more comfortable.
Yeah, the wolves are pretty chill. These wolves are pretty cool. They're like not wild animals at all. So yeah, they're wolves though, so they don't really have many great topics of conversation other than like food and stuff like that. But yeah, love that. Jacob?
He's gathered a group of like Marshmen fans, and he's standing there. He's like, you know, seduced a Medusa once, right? Still have the statue that she made of me. She says I'm my best work.
Wow, that's so cool. They fully believe it. Jazzy?
I think Delta would have been all over the drinks today, and as she grabs an extra and she kind of like stumbles towards Snake and plops by him, hands him one, and then goes to chug hers like down the gullet. Yeah, you know, Snake, I really wanted to fight something today. Got that itch, you know?
You want to go around?
Yeah, I do. She kind of like throws her glass and goes for her axe.
Cut away from that very quickly, and then back to Connor, your final thing.
Cricket is letting his little fireflies out, and they're forming in little circles, and I'm shooting little arrows through them and impressing the kids, any kids that are in the village. And I go, hey, Boom, you want to make another story? Put this apple on your head for a second.
Done this one before myself. I'd be glad to give you a shot. And you're like, put it on top of his head.
And I aim, and I really think about putting it in his leg. But I bring it up and I shoot the apple off instead.
You see like a dribble of sweat rolling down through his face.
And then we cut back to Delta and the snake, and it ends like that Rocky movie where they both punch each other at the same time. All right, gang, well done. We made it.
Thank you, Jack.
We finished a one-shot in one session of play, gang. How crazy is that? That's never happened, I don't believe.